Mr. Bharrat Jagdeo. How you doing, sir? Here I go on there now. Me realize Bharrat Jagdeo behave like a fucking kid who run on country. I see you do something to Muhammad Wadi. You see it? Them something now work, bro. Politics you deal with and a country you run, you see it? A people you are leading, bro. You see it? And next thing too, me realize former president, Mr. Infant Halley, or Irfan. Alright. Me realize former president. And the clown of the Caribbean, like how they have the pirates of the Caribbean. Everybody in the Caribbean, all leaders are former president as the clown of the Caribbean. Top make America set you up. Top are complaining to America. All them go do set you up and when war start, them go run away. Load up national service and build your army, bro. And top waste the money and do all kind of fuckery. You see me? Big up on yourself, though.
Good afternoon. Parents for children, especially the girl children. I took 5 minutes to watch Jace to buy me a jar of oil. They were couple well girl children there. Line up after school. God don't know what they are waiting on. Parents, please speak to your girl children. I have two daughters. I'll be posting another video showing the kids them how they line up in front of Jace on the water side, cursing, want to fight each other. It is not nice. Parents, talk to your girl children and boy children.
Every day when I return home and I see my house, my neighbor's house, I'm grateful because God forbid if a fire breaks out, we in problems. And it's not an exaggeration. I'm not exaggerating. Fires in Guyana are becoming more frequent, and every time it happens, people say the same thing and or they blame the same people. The fire service take too long. They show up with no water. But let's be real. How can they do their job when the basic tools to fight fires don't exist? And when last you see a fire hydrant, we have a company right here in Guyana, Brass Aluminum Cast Iron Foundry, that manufactures fire hydrants. Instead of importing something that's gonna be way too expensive, Ministry of Housing partner with these people, get a couple fire hydrants, and put it at every corner of these hundreds of housing schemes y'all boasting about, and hundreds of homes in these housing schemes. It's common sense. If you're building entire communities, you should be planning for fire safety from the start. Be more proactive instead of being reactive. And then you want to blame people for trying to do their job with lack of resources. Then again, if we had fire hydrants, would they work? Because the lack of running water, oh my gosh, y'all cutting off water from 9 in the morning and coming out until afternoon. So, we can't get fire then. What's the point of a hydrant if there is no water supply? It's very frustrating because these are the things that can be fixed, but instead we wait for tragedy to strike before we have the conversation. And let's not forget, we barely have fire stations outside of Georgetown. Firefighters, they get a call, they got to go through traffic, incompetent drivers just to reach on the scene. And by the time they reach, the fire is already engulfed in the building. East Coast, East Bank, further regions, we on. The damage is already done. So here's the real question. Why are we still treating fire safety like an afterthought? Hydrants should be required in all housing schemes. I don't want to hear no excuses because there's a company right here that does it. And water access needs to be guaranteed. We live in the 21st century, oil-rich Guyana, 24-hour water, please. Finally, we need more fire stations across the country. Providence got a big housing scheme. There should be a little outpost, a fire outpost, something there. All these housing schemes building on the East Coast. Firefighters shouldn't have to come all the way from Georgetown. Stop blaming the firefighters when the system is failing us. Check that.